Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Liz. Thank you for stopping by. I wanted to do this video. This is a how to load your pen with your diamond painting pen, the drill pen, with glue dots, okay? Because when I first started using it, it was tricky. It's going to be tricky. When you first start using this, it's very different from using wax or putty, okay? But I literally have done almost an entire, actually, because I was using my other one, I was doing my other painting. I did pretty much an entire giant painting by, it's like, what, 50 by 70 or something, with the same load on the back and the same load on the front, okay? I'm going to show you how I put these in, because like I said, it's a little bit tricky and it's going to be easier. Once you do it a few times, it's going to be easier, but it's also going to be easier to watch a video to see how it's done and see how I struggle a little bit, because it is different. Okay, so I buy these glue dots. It's this one. It says permanent. And I got this, I think, on Amazon, but I've seen them in other places. I did buy a different one. I got this one, I think it was at Hobby Lobby. It's supposed to be the same thing, but they don't work as well. Okay, they could work, but for me, they don't work as well. So I would say stick to the regular glue dots. Honestly, it's going to last you a long, long, long time. So it comes in this thing here. And it comes in this paper. And you have to, I already did all that. And you'll see them there. See the little glue dot? Okay. First, I have to pull this one out. So I just use one of these tweezers that I got from Diamond Art Club or wherever, any of the pointy tweezers. So you got to dig it out, and it kind of sticks, especially as it gets older. It really, see how old that is. And what I do too with the glue dots, it's once it's in there, once it gets unsticky on one side, I flip it around. At that point, it's actually easier because it already has a shape. And I'm going to do this side too. Now, I'm watching this through the camera, so it's a teeny bit trickier for me. Okay, and you just pop it out, and it's dirty. And like I said, I've done basically an entire painting with this without having to load. You can still use your wax. You do whatever you want. It's up to you. Okay, so I grab. All right, let's put that down. Let's do one thing at a time here. All right, so I grab. I don't know if you can see it, but try to see it. I grab the little glue and I kind of just roll it on itself. All right. Let me see if I can. And it's going to pull and string and all that. And as long as you kind of like grab it and put it like, see, I grabbed it and put it on itself. Now this is a 4-placer. I've done this with 6-placers and stuff. And now I have to load it in here. Now this is where it gets tricky because it's super, super sticky, so it sticks to the thing. So what I do is I take my finger and I hold, like with my nail, I hold it down and I just load it. And I just push and push. And a lot of it is going to stick out because it's bigger than the thing here. This is why I have this little scissors here. That's just a little cuticle cutter scissors. So I just keep shoving it in there. Like I said, it wants to pop out because of the stickiness. It is highly, highly sticky. As a matter of fact, you're gonna have to dirty it up a little bit to use it, or your drills will just get stuck on it. All right, so it's still, you got the whole amount there. So I pop it up so it's nice and neat because I like it to be clean. And what I do is I take this little scissors and let's see, and I just use that to trim it. Okay, as long as it's a sharp scissors, like this one's a cuticle cutter, it's very thin, a little bit of it's stuck, which is fine, I don't really care. And I put that there because I'm saving it. And then if there's extra, I'll stick it back in here to save it because this stuff does not go bad. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure it's all in there. I know I just went off the thing. It's hard because I'm trying to see it and I'm doing it on camera. Okay. I may have to trim it a little bit more once I start working with it. because I don't want it to be too far out because I don't want it to grab other drills. So let me just push that over. Okay, yes, it's a little extra work to do this at first, but trust me when I tell you, you'll be able to do an entire painting. Okay, I'm going to trim it a little bit more because see it's still sticking out a little bit. I don't like it like that. I like to be pretty much flat. So I'm going to trim it a teeny bit more and get the rest there. Okay. And it's flat and it's perfect for the most part. You still have a little bit here, but that's because I'm not I can't see 100%, but it's good. Okay. And then I'm going to take this little bit and I'm going to grab my tweezers and I'm going to roll it up. And I'm going to stick this in the top here. All right, because you only need a little tiny bit. So you stick it in, the same thing, you have to hold it. And I just use, with this one, I use just the 1 point. Oops, sorry. And I'm going to trim that if it needs it too. Yeah, it's going to think I need a teeny tiny bit of a trim. Maybe not, let me see. Yeah, it needs a teeny tiny bit of a trim. So I just take that and I trim. And I'm not cutting, I'm not like touching, I mean, I'm touching the metal, but I'm very lightly touching. I'm not hurting the scissors at all. So I take that little bit and you can roll it like this. See how now it's the size basically of this one because I rolled it. So when I need it again, I'm going to stick it here. Okay. So either if I need it for this one, if I need it for a top, if I need it for my sister's because she has me do it for her. You know what? I'm just going to stick it next to that one. So because now it's a teeny bit dirty, it's not sticking as well. So I'm going to stick it with that one so that it sticks. Okay. And that's it. And that is it. That is it. It's loaded. Yes, you got a little bit on the side here. I will clean that up as I go. I know it's, come on. I will, okay, it's my finger. I'll definitely clean that up as I go. I just want to make this quick video because I know some people have a hard time with it. And what I generally do when I start working with it is I'll rub it on my hand because your hand does have oils and stuff. Even if they're clean, my hands are always clean. But it definitely has oils and stuff. And you don't want, let me grab this. You don't want it to be super sticky. Now let's try this. Okay. See how it just picked up? 5. Those aren't super straight. And part of that is I think I actually rubbed too much. So if you think you rub too much, you actually can take a little bit or added too much at the end. See what I just did? I took just a little tiny bit. Okay, and that's why I don't like it when it sticks out, because when it sticks out, the drills don't sit as flat, which I like them to sit flat. Anyway, so let's try it again. Okay, and see, it grabbed them, and I don't know why that one's being stupid, but that's how I do it. I mean, I literally have used an entire, have done an entire, that Samhain painting. I'm almost done with it, but I already used this on the other painting I was working on. So basically, the whole painting, I used just one load. I've had to flip it around a couple of times. What I mean by that is I will take the tweezers, I will flip it out, turn it around, put it back in. I do the same with that part. You get multiple uses out of this. Sometimes I'll just like poke at it a little bit. If you lose a little bit of the stick, if you poke at it a little bit, some of that stick comes back. It's awesome. I don't think I'll ever go back to anything else. You know, I don't. And another thing, if it does stick to your painting, it doesn't leave any residue. Like putty, putty's terrible. You can't get that off. The wax you can get off, okay? But at least residue on the drills. This leaves absolutely nothing. It works fantastic. And yep, grab some, you know, no issues. And honestly, it works great. Works great. All right, so that's what I have for you. How to load your pens with glue dots. And like I said, it's this particular brand, which is Glue Dots. And I like the permanent one. It's the one with the 3 little. And these are the mini. Are these the minis? I don't think these are the minis, are they? The 1/2-inch ones. And they work fine. They work for this. They work for the 6 placer. I don't have, I think, a larger place. Even if I did, I really don't use it. 6 placer is the highest I go, and I generally like the 4 placer better. So that's the one I use. All right, you guys, that's what I have for you. I hope you have a great day wherever you are. Take good care of yourselves. Blessings and thank you.